All right, switching gears, and we have a nice live view from Bear Lake Valley this morning of Bear Lake itself. A few boaters out there taking advantage of the sunshine. Let's look at water temperatures. Bear Lake right now is sitting at 71 degrees, so yeah, don't get much warmer than that. Maybe a couple more degrees on top of that in summertime. Typically a cool spot. Flaming Gorge at 74, Jordanelle 73, so certainly taking your breath away, but manageable. How about a little too warm? Maybe Sand Hollow 87, feels pretty nice. Lake Palette 85. For water temperatures. Temperature in southern Utah, 80 degrees, feels like 79. A little bit of a light breeze, east at 6 miles per hour at the airport. Little bit of haze, of course, sticking around in southern Utah. We've got those bone dry conditions. In fact, drought monitors showing increases in severe drought across the state. We're now at 61%, almost 62. Extreme drought, the red shaded areas. Notice the high Uintas, areas of east central Utah, west central, and just near the Utah state line in far southwest Utah, about 2%, almost an extreme drought. We need some moisture out there. We're not going to see any really today, especially in southern Utah. Hot, mainly dry conditions. Critical fire danger remains in place with red flag warnings. Strongest winds into the afternoon, and on Monday, air quality looks pretty good for much of northern Utah valleys. We've got AirView powered by TELUS showing moderate, if not good, air quality this morning along the Wasatch Front. Even the Wasatch Back's looking pretty good. Of course, if you're closer to the Monroe Canyon fire, air quality impacts expected there, but lower Washington County looks good. In addition to that, surface smoke forecast showing a westerly component to our winds, pushing smoke into east central Utah. That will continue into tonight and into early Sunday. Bit of a northwest flow taking over should keep smoke fairly confined to those regions. A few weak disturbances passing by into early parts of the week will keep a southwest flow generating hot temperatures and breezy winds. We're expecting to maintain critical fire weather into Monday, at least at this point, and moisture very limited. We have a few isolated storms possible across areas of Box Elder County, clipping Cache and portions of the Bear Lake Valley. Otherwise, pretty dry conditions into the first part of the work week. Hiking forecast beat the heat. Still hot up in the mountain areas, but we'll be in the 80s into the afternoon. Of course, sunburn very likely, so pack your sunscreen and bring lots of water. Temperatures in southern Utah, typical hot, 103, 105 today, tomorrow. Sun and clouds and breezy Monday, Tuesday into next week. Temperatures climbing up to 108 again Thursday, so very hot for the latter half of this week, with Friday, or next week I should say, mostly sunny skies. 94 to 93 Saturday, Sunday for the Wasatch Front. Overnight lows near 70. We get 97 Monday, bit of relief Tuesday, and then 99 on Wednesday. Upper 90s to mid 90s through the end of the week. So we've had 3 triple-digit days in July. Amy, we're going to add a few more, I think. Not quite there this next forecast, but August we usually get a few as well.
Pretty hot. Are these
Yes.
officially the dog days of summer, Nate?
These are the dog days of summer, but we're officially dropping with our daytime high average temperature. We're starting to cool off just a little bit, so we'll take it.
All right, there you go. We'll be right back.